Welcome to LendFusion. LendFusion is an all-inclusive loan management software. Today I will be conducting a short intro or a short demo of what LendFusion has to offer. I will show you the LendFusion back office or the admin panel. Then after that, the customer area for the end customer to log in and view their details, and also the online application part. As said, LendFusion is an all-inclusive loan management platform covering everything from customer onboarding through the loan lifecycle and up to collections and reporting. At the moment, I will log into the LendFusion back office. As you can see, this is the LendFusion dashboard. The LendFusion dashboard can be customized for all different users. It can be shown, you can show different aspects on this, for example some short links, some different reporting, and the reports of your choice, whether in a graph format or in numeric format. Generally speaking, the LendFusion back office for everyday use is separated into three main areas. It's the applications, loans and clients. So a borrower, a client signs in, fills in an application. This application is then entered or input into the back office, and from the application you either get through an accepted application a loan, or you get a rejected application. So just to start off with applications, I will open the All Applications tab. Applications, as you can see on the main navigation on the far left, are divided into different categories, so to say. We have incomplete applications, pending, referrals, accepted, etc. At the moment, I have the All Applications opened. The application view is, I'll open something else, an accepted one. This has more details. An application view has all of the critical parts available here. We have a list on the left hand side with smart search possibilities or an option. The smart search covers everything from application number, customer name, email address, phone number, and we can improve this based on any specific requirements. In the middle area here, you see finance details, personal details, address details, which the customer has provided you through, for example, an online application. Next up, we have the identity tab, a credit decision using our inbuilt decision engine, then the actual loan that was created of this particular application, and then in communication to and from the customer regarding this application. On the top right corner, you can see short links for messaging via email, using templates, attaching files, all of the basic functionality available, then messaging via text messages, SMS, and additional functionality for creating tasks, setting flags, creating documents. And on the far right, you can see files, tasks, notes, action log, decision engine log, and any API calls made during this application. This is the standard layout of both applications, loans, and clients or customers. This gives the users a very good and intuitive UI and UX experience to know where all of those different components are laid out and how these can be used. Generally speaking, there are three ways an application can make it into the back office or into LendFusion system. The first one would be just adding those manually through the back office. So here I have an example of a bridge loan. I would fill in certain elements in this form. For example, business locations. This is a kind of commercial loan. The other way would be through an API. So an API would be able to connect to LendFusion core engine. And through the API, we can utilize whatever third-party resource that you have available to send through the applications. So these might be your own website, an app, or some other third-party system like a lead gen or similar. And then the third way to insert application would be through an online application form. We have a list of these available here. These are pre-built. If you have specific requirements, then these would need to be configured in some sense, but these are available and ready to be used. All of the applications and the customer portal as well can be white labeled. So instead of LendFusion, the LendFusion logo and the colors and fonts, we can use the kind of representation that you have for your business. The application form in itself is fairly simple. It's divided into different steps. All of those steps can be input separately, and these are saved separately. We also have a calculation module here, which uses the default value set by the application type to make those calculations. Collateral module and terms and conditions, all of these can be filled in by the end customer and submitted, and based on this you have a new kind of application which you can process then. For processing, we have a step regarding pending applications. So if I were to accept a pending application, then this would turn into a draft loan, and this is where I'll move over to the draft loans. Draft loans, these are as the name implies, drafts. These are not active loans. In order for you to issue the loan, it would need signatures. LendFusion comes equipped with a internal signing procedure, but we can also use any third-party signing application, for example DocuSign or anything similar. At the moment I will just sign this kind of outside the system with no copy to proceed with this, as I'll leave a comment as well. And through that I can issue the loan and make a disbursement. This is a mock system, so currently nothing will be no transaction will happen in the real world. In the loan view, you can see that it follows the same logic as shown in the application view. You have the list on the left hand side. You can search through the quick search. You also have an option to change this to a more traditional list view, which enables you to use more filters and options to find what you're exactly looking for. The loan view has many other options that are required by lenders. For example, creating options for setting charges. All of those charges can be based on the specific loan products. Also early settlement, return of funds, freeze interest, rescheduling. So if you have any requirements that the customer wants to change their payment date, then this is something you can do here. Let me just try to it's set in September. Let me just try to change that. We can see the difference which this rescheduling of the loan makes onto the payment schedule. Here I have the difference. We would lose in principle 600 euros and in interest 17 euros. But this is something we can utilize to best accommodate any kind of changes that the end customers require. Right. For any kind of changes, we have an action log. This is a full audit trail of what's been going on with this particular loan. We can see that the loan was created, some messages were sent out, a payment has come in. And to the same main theme, we can also review the customers. The customers also follow the same principles of logic. The layout is fairly similar. And from here, I would like to show you the customer area, which is one part of the standard package that LendFusion offers. So this is currently the customer area login. I will just fill those details and log in. And this would be an example of a customer area provided by LendFusion. So here you can see the dashboard. On the dashboards, I can see both applications and loans which require my action. Here I have an active loan that requires my signature. I can view the details and see the payment schedule, what my next payment date is, all of the basic information that's key to my business. I can also see applications and any actions required. I'm able to log in and see the personal data, bank account data, address data that the lender has on me, the borrower, and also I can see any kind of settings that I have permission to change. Files are also easy to download. These would normally include loan agreements, and I have an option to apply for a new loan through that as well. So this is the customer portal, the customer area. That's one part of the LendFusion experience. Now coming back to the back office or the admin area, the main focus that I would like to stress is the settings part. So we have put much effort into making elements configurable. So you would not need additional kind of development resources either from us or your own kind of company. Some of these configurable items are the decision engine, which I can change to my liking. I can just start a new version of this and make any changes as I see fit. Inside the decision engine, I can use different variables. The variables are listed here. At the moment, I'm only able to use the variables that I have from within the application form itself. Other variables that I can use would be third-party sources like credit bureaus and open banking. Besides that, we also have the ability to make changes to application types, flags, loan products, which is the key bit here. Loan products can be changed by changing their kind of general principles of how interest is calculated. Do you have a late payment interest? Do you have any payment holidays? But you can also change the loan life cycle, which means any automated events can be triggered by this system on its own, and you as the lender are able to set these up and configure them as you see fit. Some of these actions that the system can do on your behalf include sending emails, setting charges on loans, pulling payments, adding or removing flags, changing the states and phases of loans. Right, and one last bit that I would like to touch upon here is the templates module. The templates module is responsible for everything regarding message templates and document templates. So as an example, what I have here is a day -1, so that's 1 day before the due date, a notice email. I'm able to open this up and make changes to further personalize the message sent out to the customers. the end customers in that case, or change any content here. And this is something that I can use for my automated actions within the system. Another example is the loan agreement. So instead of manually editing any loan agreements, I can do this through the templates module. I have a list of variables which would be then filled in as appropriate to the customer based on the information the customer has provided. And all of this is available for you to use and utilize within your business. This is just a short overview of the functionality within LendFusion. And I do have to stress that this is the essential package. This is something that comes out of the box for us. Any customizations, any added integrations, everything we can add on top of this, since we do have an in-house development team who are happy to help and customize this platform as you require. Thank you for this, and I hope you have a nice day.